Okay, we're live. How did that all work out? Did that work out okay? Let me switch over to comments. Thanks for showing up. We got here back in time. Yahoo. How's everybody doing tonight? Glad you're here. Wanted to talk a little bit about a bunch of stuff, but the first thing is that not all nuts are not all nuts are created equal, and I'm the proof. And you know what I want to talk about too? You know, what I want to talk about is all this stuff going on with the new vlogging rules and regulations, which actually have more to do with you than they do with me. So it looks like we have 6 million people in the house today. We're going to be giving away some do-re-mi, but we never know when that's going to happen. We could do the first round of guessing right now on the numbers. We'll go into that in a moment. Let me see who all is here right now at the moment. I got to log into my phone here, my other one, to see who's hanging around. I bet it's the usual cast of characters. Let me see who we got here. Oh, commercial. Okay, that's great. We got Nicole. We got Menchie is here. Menchie, how are you? Nice to meet you. Thanks for showing up. You have a chance to win some money today. Everybody does. That's Menchie is in the house. We got Pinky Gray, Anime Reyes. We've got TV, which is the only thing I could read on there. TV is here. Anime Reyes Nicole is here in the house. Annie Avancina. Madeline Reyes is here. How are you guys? 9 million people in the house so far. These are the ones. Lorraine Pajadas is here. Moelma stopped by to say, hey, Claire's Castillo Vaina is here. Who else? Who did I miss? Griselda is here. How are you? How is everybody tonight? You know what I want to talk about. Jay-Lyn, are you here? I want to talk a little bit about this new regulation or whatever you want to call it. Oh, I'm looking down. I'm looking down on myself. 8 million people in the house. Josephine is here. Rodell, Jean God in the house. Jalen Valerisas is here. Thanks everybody for showing up. You're going to have a chance to win some money pretty soon. Let's jump into this though. Let's jump into this new regulation, which impacts you as Filipinos more than it does me. Why? Because there's far more you than there are foreigner vloggers here in the Philippines, and so the regulation is going to impact you the most, right? And so you have to understand it. Well, everybody's been putting out all kinds of videos about this, telling you what to think or what to do, what it's all about, and it's none of the above that they're mentioning. But I'm going to go over it in a minute, you know, because I love you and I care about you, so I want you to be able to understand this. Mike married to a beautiful woman is here. Good evening. The amazing Minnie is in the house too. God Repairs is here. Thank you for showing up. We really appreciate your support. So let's get into it. Let's jump right into it. What's this thing all about? This is from the NPC. And prior to all of this, I had no idea we had an NPC, which stands for National Privacy Commission. And so a lot of people have been referring to this thing as a law, and it's not really a law, but I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you what it isn't, hopefully, in this live stream. And then we'll jump into the games, okay? How about that? I'll make a deal with you. Let me get through this, and then we're going to jump right into the games. So this was issued, it's a circular issued in June 2025 by the National Privacy Commission. And a lot of people are talking about it being spurned by Vitale and all this stuff, but really it's just fine tuning of a law that always existed since 2012. The Privacy Act has been there, right? They're just narrowing the focus down to vloggers a little bit to make it a little bit more clear as to what the requirements are. But prior to that, we had very, very little guidance, and it was basically nuanced. You know, it could be nuanced. In fact, even this new circular, anything can be nuanced anywhere in the world and in the Philippines to fit the missing piece of the puzzle. Okay, I just would like to say that. But it affects Filipinos more than anybody else, and the reason why is because there are 115 million of you, and there are only a few 100,000 of me. And this doesn't have anything to do with citizenship. It's a Filipino law. It's a Filipino regulation. Let me go through it, right? National Privacy Commission. By the way, I'm right 99.9% of the time. And so far, all the videos that I've watched, they've missed this point, that this is a redefining or defining what already existed in the Data Privacy Act of 2012, RA 10173. Let's go over it like I said. The new vlogging rules in the Philippines were issued through the NPC Circular 2025-01. These are not new laws passed by Congress, but are administrative regulations issued by the NPC. They fall under the implementation and enforcement of the existing Data Privacy Act of 2012. Now, folks, there are 20 million people that are in this live stream. I've talked about this in quite a few prior videos. This law, this acceptance of these ideologies occurred all over Southeast Asia, which means that the same apply in Japan. The same rules apply in Thailand. The same rules apply in many, many different Southeast Asian countries. They are not new. And I've talked about them before. And it's amazing how, a small channel like myself, moi, started asking questions about the privacy laws way back when I first started vlogging on the channel. You'll find them there. You'll find them there in the archives if you care to look. Most of you won't look, but you don't have to, because we're going to go over it right here. What are the new rules? The new rules are basically the old rules, but they're defined specifically since the incidents that have occurred recently involving Vitale and other vloggers. Vitale is not the only genius who's come to the Philippines and wanted to exploit Filipinos. But like I said before, it really has more to do with Filipinos than it does anyone else. So what are the new rules, as they say in the circular? The new vlogging rules in the Philippines were issued through the NPC Circular number 2025-01. These are not new laws passed by Congress, but are administrative regulations issued by the NPC. They fall under the implementation and enforcement of the existing Data Privacy Act of 2012. So all you morons that are out there who've sent me nasty grams saying, Dan, you don't know what you're talking about, you get the universal sign of love, which everybody knows what that is. You get the universal sign of love because I try to explain it to you and you're saying, Dan, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. But if you really want to know what we're talking about here, then tune into my channel and I'll clarify it for you. In the meantime, you get the Fickle Finger of Fate Award. By the way, before I go any further, if you haven't already gathered up and helped yourself to your adult libation, I give you full permission to go grab your adult libation at this time. This thing might sound scary to most people, but it shouldn't, right? It shouldn't, because like I said, if they wanted to enforce this rule and regulation or whatever it is, the Data Privacy Act of 2012, they would have done it. But now they want to make sure you're aware of the rules and regulations. That's what the main purpose of this circular is. The key requirements as they apply to vloggers are this. Now, you should be paying attention because you're all vloggers. There are 115 million of you in the Philippines. And if you're required to register and tell them how to contact you in the event that there is a complaint, then 115 million of you are going to have to register. Do you feel me on this? I hope they have a computer that can hold 115 million data points of data about you, because they're going to need it. They're going to need your name, your channel name, your contact information, and blah, 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 the whole thing. So the key requirements for you, because you are a vlogger, is to provide clear privacy notices, signs, and digital notices, as I've done in my new intro. That's number one. So if you're not doing that, you are potentially in violation of the new circular. It's enforceable, by the way. It's enforceable under that 2012 Act. The one that everybody says that I don't know what I'm talking about. That Act. RA 10173. Your requirement is to mask or blur faces of bystanders unless explicit consent is given. Now, explicit consent, how would you prove that you received explicit consent to videotape someone who walks by your camera in the background? So I could see that this is a sticky wicket, a sticking point in this particular circular, because you would have to, if you wanted to guarantee that they gave you permission, you'd actually have to have a permission slip. You'd have to have your disclaimer and that they authorize you to take their photograph or their data image in your video. Now, see, here's the whole point. A photograph is now data, so keep that in mind. A photograph or an image of you in video or still photograph is considered your data point. That's personally something that you control, that you own, that you have rights to privacy over. So if you're doing a video and you have not obtained permission to get somebody, to capture somebody's data point in the background, then you must mask or blur faces of bystanders. But this is easier, this is pretty easy to do. Because if you have an AI program, a subscription program, or even one of the free ones, you could upload your video into the AI program and ask it to create AI-generated images to take place of the ones that are in your background, and it will do it for you. It's going to take a little bit of working with it before you understand, because you have to be very specific. You would say to your AI computer program, please blur all the images that are in the background, or please create AI faces for all the images in the background so they could not be recognized. So that means that you could create, an AI generated face of a Filipina and superimpose it over the actual person that you captured in the background of your video. You have to apply principles of lawful basis, transparency, purpose, limitations, proportionality, and data minimization. So basically, if you capture them, all that has to be in your disclaimer that you have to spell out specifically what you're going to be doing with their background picture. Now, I know most of you, you're not going to go through all this trouble. You're going to just go ahead and mask them, or you're going to have an AI program say, create an AI generated Filipina for me in the background for all those people that I captured in the background. But it gets more detailed than that, and I know you probably don't want me to go into the details, but they're really talking about recognizable people. So if they can't be recognized because they're way off in the distance, then there isn't a reason to mask them, because nobody would recognize them anyway, because they can't see them, because they're too far in the distance in your video. So all you people that are doing reels and such things like that, you're going to have to be cognizant and aware that you could be putting yourself in harm's way by showing people in the background that might come to you and say, hey, I didn't give you my permission to take my image or record me. We're going to have to negotiate a settlement here. And that's most likely what's going to happen. These are administrative guidelines. Administrative guidelines issued under existing legal authority. They are enforceable as part of NPC's regulatory mandate. Listen, NPC, I just want to let you know that I support you. I want to let you know that I think that this should be the way you should be approaching it. But if you think about it, it's also monumental. It's a monumental undertaking, because it means basically that you have to handle all these complaints of 115 million if they come in. You have to handle all the administrative issues involved with this new circular, this new, they're calling it guideline. In other words, you have to provide avenues of approach for complying with these guidelines that are easy to understand for all us bloggers. But that being said, I think that this thing should have been done from the very beginning, and really it is spelled out in the Data Privacy Act of 2012. But now, because of all the recent events that have occurred, they're now tightening it up a little bit and giving us more guidance on what needs to be done. The 2025 vlogging rules are part of an NBC administrative circular, not a new law or legislative resolution. Okay, what would make it a new law or legislative resolution would be the next issue. Well, let's bottom line it. It's not a new law passed by Congress. It's not a House or Senate resolution, and nor is it a formal amendment to RA 10173. You interpolate that any way that you want to, all right? I'm laughing. It makes me chuckle when I think about it. It makes me chuckle. So, I mean, and the reason why is because it is a huge undertaking if you're going to try and enforce these guidelines. But I think that this was supposed to be a self-governing approach to make sure that things like the Vitali incident never repeat itself. And so that's kind of like how they want us to enforce, they want us to police ourselves, which I think is the right approach. But I would like for them to actually say it, So it'd be nice if they actually would say that. So it's not a new law. So all you people that are out there, all you vloggers that are going on making videos about this saying, this is a new law. It's the end of vlogging as we know it. It's not the end. It is the golden age of vlogging. Get with the program, guys. Get with the program. This is a new golden age of opportunity. Will it prevent people from taking videos of voluptuous young Filipinas under the age of 18? Yes, but all they have to do really is ask AI to generate an image of a young, voluptuous Filipina. Are you following what I'm saying? In other words, they just have to change their game a little bit, not much. In other words, don't go out in public. Excuse me, I'm still trying to recover from a very bad cold, but I'm making progress. For all those who sent well wishes, I appreciate that. So the whole thing is pretty severe cold. I wouldn't want any of you to have to go through this. So the whole thing is that there are workarounds for all this stuff. Show an image where the person doesn't really exist. Are you following what I'm saying? And you could do that in the background, or you could create a background. I mean, there's so much you can do with AI that I have found. If you go look at my latest video of McDo and he's surfing on the island of Boracay, that gives you an idea of the opportunities that exist. Creators who record or publish video footage involving people in public or private settings are who they're concerned about, that don't give their express and or I would do it written permission for you to do so. That's who we're talking about. So now let's be fair. There's not a single person of you out there that is exempt from having to follow these new guidelines. But the people who do giveaways will be more closely scrutinized, because the handling of privacy information is very, very specific and controlled under the Data Privacy Act. And if you don't protect that, what all that you have, all the tools you have available, and it escapes, and somebody blames you for sharing their information without their permission, you are going to be in very, very big trouble. And so I am guilty of doing that in a few instances. I'm guilty of asking people for example, their GCASH number. Would you happen to have so-and-so's GCASH number? They did not send it to me when they won their 333 pesos. I will no longer be doing that. I cannot do it without your permission. So that being said, if you win and then you fail to find me and send me your GCash information, you will not be receiving your prize. It's as simple as that. So all you people that have made me work really hard trying to find you, I will not be doing that anymore. I won't be, because I don't want to risk violating this data policy. I don't want to risk having to be sanctioned, pay a fine, or criminally prosecuted for doing that. And so that's where we're at. That's where we're at with it. I'm pretty much done talking about it. You guys interpolate it any way that you want, but you will come to find out that I'm 99.9% correct, 99.9% of the time. So take that for what it's worth. Take that for what it's worth. Do with it what you will. I'm not in charge of you. Like I said before, most of this is going to fall on the shoulders of Filipino citizens, not guys like me. There are far more Filipinos doing reels and Facebook posts and TikTok and the rest than there are guys like me. There's only a couple 100,000 of me. There's millions of you. You go fight with your government over this. If it's something that you're not happy with, they need to hear from you. But I would imagine that this is the start of the initial, oh my God, this is the end of vlogging as we know it. Da, 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 da. And I feel fine. Because no, there's always another way of looking at it, and that is that it's the beginning of the golden era of vlogging. That would be the other way to look at it, and that's the way that Dan looks at it. So hang with me, you'll be okay. So I see other people asking questions. I see some people that are subscribers to my channel going into the other sites, like Mike and Arlene and things like that. This has nothing to do with citizenship. It does not. You know, it does not. They don't care if you thought that they were going after non-citizens. They're not. It's a Filipino law. The Data Privacy Act of 2001. Look it up, 10173. I said this, I've said it a million times if I've said it once in more than one person's vlog. And you know what they do to me? They say, well, Dan, you don't know what you're talking about. That's what they say to me. Well, Dan, you need to go in and read the 9 pages of the circular. Obviously, you haven't read it. Consult your attorney before making any decisions. Never listen or take Dan's advice. That's my recommendation for you. Oh, excuse me while I reload. I'm having such a good time. I'm having such a merry moment sharing this with you. Thank you for all the love. I truly appreciate it. I'm not going to tell you how to handle it. I'm showing you how I'm handling it based on the available information. You know, that's all I'm doing. I'm just showing you how to handle it. Presley Manzanero is here. Rodella's here. Filipina Mel is here. Rona Cease in the house. How many people do we have? 30 million? What do we have here? Ramir is here. Ramir. Yenerine. Menge is here. Anna Mae Reyes. Oh, Jojo. Jojo. What's up, Jojo? Jojo is now moderated. Everybody's a moderator on Dan's channel. Claire, Mildred is here. Girlie saying, yes, we're gonna draw pretty soon. Cha Ram in the house. All right, so let's do this. Let's stuff the pig, right? Let's stuff the pig. If you have any questions about this, how it's supposed to work, send it, send the question to me. Send it through, Messenger if you want to, or send it to, chat. Send it through comment section below. I'll be happy to answer it for you. But you guys don't seem to be concerned about it. Why? Well, maybe because you have more experience since you're Filipinos. Most of you are Filipinos, so you probably have more experience than I do with this. They go, oh, another unenforceable act. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's what we're talking about this time. All right, I got the pig here. I've got a hungry pig, the surrogate pig, right? Let's stuff it with money. I got some do-re-mi in here, right? I got some money. We're gonna stuff the pig. And what is this all about, right? This is all about coming a couple weeks before Christmas. If you can guess, if you're one of the first ones to guess, if you're the first one to guess how much money is in this pig, right? You will have a chance of winning this money before Christmas. And thanks to Mike Mary, who gave us this great idea. Mike Mary said, Dan, get this thing going so we can get more money inside the pig. And Mike is exactly right. And by the way, I have coin. And you know why? Because I like the noise that it makes. I like shaking it around. I like coming up to the pig and grabbing the pig and playing around with the pig. I like lechon baboy just like the next person. That's my favorite, but it's getting expensive, right? How much is lechon baboy, honey, per kilo now? Per kilo is $17.50. 16.50?
Yeah,
something like that. 17.50 per kilo. Oh my goodness gracious, that's a lot of do re mi. Commercial on my end. Now, how are you going to know how much change I'm putting in there? How much coin? I've been saving up all week just for this moment. So this, keep in mind, this is the surrogate pig, right? Because we're on the road, we're in Cebu. So when we get back to Bye Bye Lake Team, Minnie and I, we're going to discuss: do we keep using the green pig or the other one that's at the house? But this holds more money. You let us know what you want us to do in the comment section below. Would you like to use the old pig or this new green pig? Get it? Green, do re mi, the color of money. There you go. All right, let's set Piggy out of the way. By the way, I do have my bottled water to help me clear the phlegm in my throat. That sounds nasty, doesn't it? All right, we're going to be doing 3 winners today of 333. What else do I want to talk about, though, today? Let's see. Setting that all aside because everybody's talking about it and nobody knows what to do, but I just told you what to do. You saw my intro. Do that, do that. It says you have to do a digital disclaimer. Also put it, they only give you like 1,000 lines to put it in your channel description, but I was able to trim it down without changing the spirit of the Privacy Act, and I put it in there. I put that in there in the description of the channel. So if you want to go look, you're welcome to steal it, grab it, borrow it, use it anyway. If you choose to decide to use it, I make it easy for you, because you're all done. Let's see, I think it would only be acted upon if someone complained or if someone is trying to hurt you because of jealousy. That's the way I see it. And that is also problematic, Mike. It's problematic. And that is because you can't field complaints all day long. And a person can basically destroy everything, your whole channel, just by deciding that they're going to launch an attack against your channel for whatever reason. And so everybody goes into the NPC, they have to complain, and then they have to investigate. And I got to tell you, that's a lot of work. I wonder if the NPC has a hiring thing on. They're going to need thousands of people in order to do this. If enforcement is their game, right? They will need hundreds, if not thousands, of new employees. So there might be a job opportunity out there for some of you. Boy, Akiro, that coffee sure is tasty. Yum. Delicious. Rona, thank you so much. Mel, what was that fire all about that happened in your neighborhood? What was that fire all about? Menge is here. Thanks in the house. Tox just shared it out. Thank you, Tox. All right. My goddaughter shared it out. Let's see what's next. What's next? Okay, we stuffed the pig. I have to go by my notes now. Self-governance is what I think this is all about. And when you have self-governance, Mike, I'm afraid you get people, the crazies out there, right? They'll file nuisance reports on your channel. And the whole thing is there should be some kind of a regulation that deals with those people. Filing a nuisance report, false complaint could result in, something like that. So I would imagine they'll figure all this stuff out on the fly as they go along. People will or may ask you for money to film them, in which case I would decline. And I would say, no, don't worry about it. I'm going to mask your features so your wife doesn't find out that you have a secret girlfriend. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you go and you film, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, you're responsible for the breakup of a relationship. I never want to be responsible for that. So, like I said, there are far more Filipino vloggers in the Philippines than there are vloggers in the entire rest of the world. So, the NPC will probably need to put together a pretty large, I would say, data collection program that will give us the opportunity to go in there and register our channels so that we properly abide by the new circular requirements that they put out, right? All right, let's get going. Let's get going now. I've talked enough about that. Let's get going. Let's do contest number 1. So now, there are 31 million people in the house, which means that, oops, I dropped my watch, which means simply that we're going to set up the Google random number generator to give us a number between 1 and 31 today. 1 and 31. And what you will do is when I put start in the chat, in the comment section, you will select a number between 1 and 31, and then I will generate the winning number. I hope that's easy enough to understand. And then if you're the winner, you will send me your GCASH number so I could send you your winnings. We're going to be playing 3 games. You'll have 3 games for which you have the potential to win pesos 333. That's how we're going to be doing this. Crystals is in the house. Crystals, it's always an exciting adventure when Crystals is in the house. And so we're going to start that shortly. So that's 1 to 31. That's going to be the numbers that you're going to choose from. You only get 1 guess. No ninja channels are, allowed. It's 1 person, 1 guess. That means if there are 33 people in the house, that means I should only have 33 guesses. And then you're going to tell me who won. So if you're ready, if you have all those rules down about how we're going to be doing this, I'm ready to get going. I'm ready to put start in the comment section. And then I would like for you to pick a number between 1 and 31. However, if you're one of the winners, then that's your evening. Your evening is done. You have won. You're a winner tonight. You could share your happiness with all your friends that you won. You won the random number selection game of Sir Dance, and you will have to sit down or sit out the next 2 contests. So you won and you're out of play. All right, are you ready to go? Please select a number between 1 and 31, starting when you see the start appear in the chat. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's going fast. It's going fast. Methinks that everybody has guessed. So now I'm going to enter the stop guessing command in the comment section, Jojo, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. All right, now I'm going to the random number generator. Oh, yeah, I forgot that part. Random number generator. Google random number generator. Oh, random number generator. Okay, got it. I'm setting it up for between 1 and 31. Now, last week we couldn't see it. We couldn't see it, but you could see, I don't know if you could see it or not, but I have set it up properly. 1 to 31. Yeah, it's set up properly between 1 and 31. Do you see it there? Nah, it's not showing up. But anyway, I'm gonna generate the number by hitting the button. And the winning number is 26. It's backwards, I think. It's 26. The winning number for the first round is 26. Do we have anyone who has won the money at number 26? Let me know. Helium is late. Joseph logs in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. What? Anna G's a winner? No, Anna May is saying no winner, but everybody else is saying Anna G. Oh, Anna May retracted her statement there. Congratulations, Anna G. Anna G, you're a winner. Anna G, how you be? Congratulations, you have won 333 pesos just for showing up to Dan's channel. Now, does it get any better than that? You show up to Dan's channel on Friday at 6 p.m. Philippine date and time, and you win 333 pesos. Yeah, the cold has been killing me. I don't mind sharing it with you. No, I didn't mean I was going to share the cold. I hope to God nobody ends up getting this cold, but I bet you one or two of you have it already. And I'm telling you, I pray a speedy recovery for each and every one of you that have had to suffer through this thing. It's horrible, just horrible. I've been to the pharmacy so many different times trying to get a different drug. Just try them all out until I find the one that works for me. The coughing, the pain. I got antibiotics. I have all kinds of crap going on. All right, Anna G, you don't want to hear about me. Let's go on to see if we can find a second winner. A second winner with 31 million people in the house. It's 1 to 31. Anna G's gonna sit this one out. Anna G's gonna root for the next winner because that's the kind of person she is. And when I put start in the comment section of the chat, you have an opportunity to be a winner chicken dinner to win pesos 333. When you see that appear, you may start guessing a number between 1 and 31. Here we go. Away we go. Dan and Minnie's Journey. Dan and Minnie's Journey trying to give away 333 pesos, which we do every single week. Looks like everybody has had the opportunity to guess. RD Vlog guess. Jessica guess. Madeline guess. Irene and Irish guessed. And now we will stop guessing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. All the guesses are in. And now I'll go back to the random number generator and see if we could generate a winner. All right, I have it up. You can see it's here. I'm going to hit the generate the number thing. Boom. The winning number is 2. It's a backwards 2, but it's 2 nonetheless. 2, 2, 2. Do we have a winner for round 2? For number 2. I'll stand by. Please, no winner. What? No winner at number 2? No winner at number 2. Everybody's saying no winner at number 2. I am sorely disappointed, but it's fun. That hasn't happened in a while, but it's fun. Pinky Gray Pink, thanks so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. No winner. All right, let's go again. This makes it fun. A number between 1 and 31. Anna G is already a winner, so she's sitting this one out. Start guessing again. A number between 1 and 31. When you see start, appear in the comment section below. Oh, whoa. Everything is taking off really fast this time. My head's spinning like a top, but I don't think it's because of those numbers. I think it might have something to do with this. Let me take another snoot. All right, I'm going to enter the stop command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. All right, everybody is done guessing now. We're going to go over to the random number generator. And we're going to generate the winning number between 1 and 31 now. Boom. And it generated the number. I hate when that happens. It generated number 31. Do we have a winner with number 31? I shall wait for you to review. I think we do have a number. I think we do have a winner, though. I thought I saw somebody. Guess 31. Did someone? No winner? No winner. Tox is in the house. Tox, my beautiful goddaughter, is in the house. How are you, baby? Oh, you look so beautiful in that Facebook post. You look so gorgeous, you and Jesse together. Beautiful. It brings tears to my eyes when I think about it. It was such a beautiful wedding. Such a beautiful moment. I get all teary-eyed when I think about it. What? Okay, so what happened? What do we got here? Anime. Who won? Who won? Crystals and everybody says that JoJo won. Did JoJo win? Confirm. Somebody confirm. Did JoJo win? Nanang Sexy is in the house. Nanang Sexy is here. JoJo is the winner of Pesos 333. JoJo, you're going to have to find me on Facebook and send me a chat, through Messenger, so that I can get your winnings to you. If you know how to find me, someone will either post the link here in the comment section, or you'll go looking for me on Facebook. Daniel Herrera. Herrera is the proper pronunciation. Herrera. But it's spelled Herrera. Most likely was your elementary school teacher. Most likely second grade was Miss or Mr. Herrera. Herrera. First name Daniel. You are a winner of Pesos 333. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I'm going to celebrate. 37 million people in the house. Where have you been? Where have you been? All right, now it's time. Now it's time to do game number 3, because I think we've been going at this for quite a while, right? We're not quite 1 hour. We're probably about 50 minutes into this live stream. I've said all that I have to say tonight. Before we go, usually Man Minnie, she comes in after the last winner is selected, right before we end the live. But let me call Minnie over. Let me call my lovely wife over so she could say hi. Come on over, baby. Come on over. Come on over. See?
Wow,
you see yourself?
baby Jenny.
Tox is here. Look, Tox is here. Anime is here.
Tox.
Yes, we have Melis here.
Hi, man.
Everybody is in the house. Radella's here.
Everybody.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you guys?
I'm so happy that you're here.
For
JoJo is a winner tonight. Cha Ram is here. Pinky Gray is in the house.
This is Pinky. I miss you.
And Pressy Manzanero is here too. Cha Ram, Joseph Vlog, #1 supporter, Joseph. Thank you so much for your love and support. Let's do the third and final contest of the evening for 333 pesos. Make sure to send me that GCASH number in the chat.
For load.
For load, that's right. Because if you don't send that to me, how can I get your money to you? I got GCASH all loaded up, ready for you to send to the winners. But I can't do it if I don't have your GCASH number. You're going to have to find me online. All right. When you see start.
Oh, I thought you're done.
No, I just wanted you to come in before we ended. Okay, baby. Thank you. Before we put start in here, just remember this is the final 3 through 3 we're giving away tonight. And you're going to have to send me that GCASH number. And here comes the start command. Pick a number between 1 and 31. Good luck to everyone. Here we go. Wow, it's going fast. Remember, it's one guess, one person, one guess. No ninja channels, no ninja channels. Jordan is here. Jess is in the house. Madeline Reyes is here. I'm about ready to enter the stop command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Girly sent us here. Stop guessing. Or Girly Cena. John Ray is here. No delete. Ha. Okay. All right, let's see. We're going to go to the random number generator for round 3 now. I hope we find a winner. I got to find the random number generator first. Okay, so here it is. Random number generator. Boom. And the winning number is 6. 6. Number 6. Do we have a winner? You tell me. Because I'm Lazy Dan. No, I'm not Lazy Larry. I'm Lazy Dan. Let's see if we have a winner at number 6. No winner. Woohoo! Voila. Voila. Walang pera. Why corta? No honey, no money. Voila. Nothing. My wife is laughing. She thinks that's funny. Is it my accent? Is it my accent? Voila. Walang pera. Why corta? Voila. Yeah, that's funny. Tox is laughing. Okay. I just try it out, to see. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. You're making me laugh. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. All right, let's gear up because we have to find a winner for 333 peso. We must find a winner. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to start again. Guess a number between 1 and 31. As soon as you see that start appear in the comment section below, then you can start guessing a number between 1 and 31. But not if you've already won. If you've already won, you have to sit it out. You're already a winner on a Friday night at 6 p.m. on Dan and Minnie's channel. You're a winner. Be happy. Spread the joy. Buy donuts. Are you ready to go? Go ahead and select a number between 1 and 31. But when you see start appear in the comment section below, I'll be looking on my phone. Do 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 I will enter stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please stop guessing. I think you've had plenty of time to put your guesses in play, right? All right, let's generate the winning number. Hopefully we'll have a winning number this time. I think there are plenty of winners in this live stream tonight. There's plenty of winners. Okay, you ready? All right. Oh, jeez. All right, now I got it up. Ready? Uh, uh, What does it say? 8. The winning number is 8, 8, 8. Do we have a winner with number 8? I'm waiting. I will wait. I will wait. Ate Chrissy. What? Oh, wait. Filipina Mel says no winner. None, none, none. No winner again. Voila. Walang pera. Nothing. No winner. Talks. Nothing. Pinky Grace. Nothing. No winners. What? This is getting thrilling. It's almost like a mystery. All right, let's go again. Let's don't wait. Let's don't hesitate. Let's find us a winner for 333 pesos. Please guess a number between 1 and 31. You may start guessing as soon as it appears in the comment section below. All the other winners must stand down. Boom, it's going fast, going fast, going fast. Get your guesses in because I'm putting the stop command in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. All right. We go to the random number generator. Now let's see what we got. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Boom. And the winning number this time is 12. It's backwards, but it's number 12. Do we have a winner at number 12? I'm enjoying this. I'm having such a blast. We are 57 minutes into this live stream. I am having a blast. What? Moelma's the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, Moelma. Make sure, Moelma, that I get that GCASH number. You are the final winner of the night. With pesos 333. Quite a deserving winner, I must say. Pink, what do you have going on? You have any contests going on? You have a live stream going on? What you got going on? Moelman is a winner. Pesos 333. I'm excited. Do I sound excited? How about you? Everybody, I've had such a blast. I know I spent a lot of time on the new vlogging rules, but like I said, they affect you more than they affect me. I hope you get where we're going with this and you get a handle on what you need to do in order to make this work for you. And we'll see everybody in the next one. Take care, everybody. I'm sending that money out right now, so long as you send me your GCash number, right? Because I got this thing burning a hole in my pocket right now. Take care, everybody. Bye.